Hello everyone, good morning. It is Sunday and week 8 of the vlogs, so let's go. So, week 8. Can you truly believe we've been here for 8 weeks? I cannot. I'm very happy with myself that I've managed to actually keep it up. I did have a little bit of a mishap when I was uploading last week, I won't lie to you. Did upload an hour late, and then the YouTube one, I was visiting my grandma, so I just completely forgot. So I uploaded it on Friday morning instead, but that's fine, right? Because I don't think anyone's even watching. No, but I am appreciative of those who are watching, and I am enjoying doing the vlogs, and maybe one day someone will. So, today, Sunday, writing day, I've got a full day of writing, you know, again, and I wrote a lot of words yesterday. I did 1,500 words yesterday, and we got to a really pivotal part of the manuscript of the novella. So I'm gonna try and get the action of that written today. My deadline is Wednesday, because on Wednesday I'm going over to work so I can use the printer and I can print it out and give it a proper edit on the train and stuff. So that's when I want the draft finished by. It's also a really nice day, so I'm gonna probably go outside a little bit, have a walk. I'm gonna make sure the house is nice and tidy and clean. What else have I got to do? So, what have we got to do today? I recorded the beginning of that and then just went off and did something else and didn't actually say. So we know we've got writing, but I've also got an earwig. But obviously, it's a lot of work trying to go down that road. It's just another thing. So at this point, it's deciding whether to prioritise like Kickstarters and writing, whether it's to prioritise like course making or whatever, or maybe we just do it all. Maybe. Right, okay, I think this is the deal. So yeah, it's been an earwig for some time, but I've always wanted to design a course because obviously I design and deliver training in my day job, and I'm designing a session for someone else. I've been offered a guest speaking spot, and they're gonna pay me for this spot £100 an hour, right? That's crazy, right? To just deliver a 2-hour workshop around presentation skills for creative writing. So, you know, even though I love my job and whatever, I'm earwigging now about whether creating a course or a train or a series of workshops would be another way to help boost my authoring income, because, you know, I do have a really experienced training background and now have quite an experienced creative background, and obviously people are willing to pay for that kind of information. So, you know, these speaking slots, I've been offered a few like in the evenings, and they so it means like I'm gonna make an extra couple of £1,000, which is crazy, like just for designing one workshop or 2 workshops, because one's about digital and social media and one's about presentation skills. So designing 2 different workshops and running those 2 workshops over and over and over again, just to different students or different people. So it seems crazy to not try and tap into that if I've got the skill set right. I get my 1,000 words written, number one. That's the deal. I get my 1,000 words written before I do anything else, and then after that I can think about what designing a course or freelance training would look like, but only after the 1,000 words. So I best go get cracking. Hey, I'm here. It's been such a slog, really. I'm on like 750 words, but it is 4:30, so I've been here for some time, and I have been getting up and doing little bits and moving about and stuff, but still not as far enough as I want it to be. But I've come to a twist. So yeah, we've come to the reveal, and I'm just debating how to handle said reveal. So I said I was, like a couple of vlogs ago, I said I wasn't going to give you any spoilers, but they're here, so here we go. So we've met Aunt Brosie, and we've found a baby. And Brosie is telling the story of how like the line has been continued on, and I need to catch her out. Willow needs to catch her out in something, so that's what I'm debating. Like, she's obviously not very sympathetic, and she doesn't really, so all this story, maybe I'll just do it on the detail, because all the stories, like, she's kind of given like a, oh yeah, we lured people into the forest and then everyone's dead apart from me and these babies, which Willow has already gone, well, that's very convenient, isn't it, that there's no parent here to like confirm or deny what's going on. So maybe I could just do it off that. The other option is that Mary sees another baby in the crib, because obviously there's two, because Lux and Laura are twins. So she's only revealed one baby, not two. I think her intention would be to take one, to, like if she'd been caught, to take one and to leave one, or to maybe just kill them all. I don't know. That's the justification anyway. So obviously Marguise's play would be to go and find any legitimate heirs and kill them, right? So that's what that fairy's there to do. So maybe leaving one alive wouldn't have been her plan. Maybe she got there to kill him. Maybe she also wanted to take Ren out. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. That's it. That'll be it. That's why she's not already killed the babies, because why only kill the Pendragons if you can also kill the Lancelots? The Delacs, sorry. That makes sense, I think. And if you can take out the Guardian and the Historian from Arthur's Templar, and the Welsh Guardian too, to be fair, then you're cracking, aren't you? So, so maybe the motivation is just that. Just that, you know, and then she can report back to Marguise that the takeover is on, all the heirs are dead, anyone of real importance is done, and go on, reign of terror. But, so that means then that the reveal doesn't have to be too smart. Oh yeah, okay. I think Mary will see another baby. I think Mary will see another baby and they'll say, why have you hidden it? And she'll have to reveal that she's a fairy. So, yeah. Okay, we've done it. We've done the reveal. We are at, let me show you, 1,031 words. So we're at 16,670 words. And we're about to start chapter 13, which means there's only like 3,300 words until we are technically at novella status. And we're definitely going to hit that, I think. And we've still got some foreshadowing and things to add, so we definitely will. But I'm going to take a break, eat some food, and then see about writing chapter 13 when I get back. If not, I'll be doing some drawing, but yeah, writing, I think. So hello, good morning. It is Monday, just before work, so I'm just coming on to say hi. I didn't sign off yesterday, so apologies for that. I didn't do any more writing, I did some drawing instead for, do you know that book cover that I might be doing? So, or that I am doing. I just did one of the drawings for that, I'll show you. So this is it, this is the foxglove that I drew. So I'll be using that on the cover, or want that and then drawing some more bits. So I'm really happy with it, it looks really good. So that's what I did last night. But I have been writing already today. I just haven't said hi yet. And I've wrote about 500 words maybe. So they've just done the reveal and it's all about to kick off. So this is like the big action scene of the story. And the fairy is just attacked. So I'm just going to write the resolution and the outcome of that, and then it'll be 2 wrap-up chapters. But we're on 17,229 words, so that's good. But I'll keep you posted. Maybe we'll finish the draft today. I don't know. It'll be today or tomorrow, because obviously my deadline is Wednesday. But yeah, I'll check in again if anything interesting happens. But as always, I'm working, so maybe won't see you till later on. Okay guys, so we're on 1,091 words. Do you want to see? Look at that, there we go. Chapter 13 is finished. We're on 17,753 words in total. But the action is over. It's done. We've won. We've beat the fairy. And now it's just going to be the wrap up. So chapter 14 and chapter 15 will be, chapter 14 will be wrap up in the woods and at the Welsh Templar. We'll say goodbye to Merry. We'll thank him for his time because he's been a dark horse in this scenario that has been a great character to explore. And then we'll go back to the Templar. We'll have Willow outro us and we'll set up. So I'm not going to do a novella for another Kickstarter. That's certain because I don't want to write with the time constraint, but I have very much enjoyed writing the novella. I have very much enjoyed writing this origin story. So I'm going to leave it open to write more origin stories and set up for what the next origin story would be if I decide to write one, which would be Asher, and we'll probably also do Ren. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So wrap up now. Only technically 2,250 words to write until we're at novella status, so we've done really well. So I'm going to break for work now. Work for obviously the day until like 4:30 or 5, whatever time I managed to get everything finished by, and then I might write a bit more today, I'll see, but that's just optional. So yeah. Hello, good morning. It is Wednesday. I know we said Thursday then and announced it with real confidence like I did last time, but no, it's Wednesday. So I did not vlog yesterday, apologies. I was hanging out, working a little bit in the morning, and working a little bit all day, and then hanging out after work with my boyfriend, so I didn't get anything done. But yeah, writing. I was going to go and try and get the novella printed today, but I'm working at home instead. So won't be doing that. I can always go to the library, so I might go to the library and try and print it, but we'll see. I am going to try and go to campus, but sometimes with public transport and early meetings, it's just not the one. Hello, I'm back. It's still, well, it's not morning, it's like lunchtime-ish, and it's really sunny. But sorry, I'm coming in because there's someone sawing and it keeps getting noisy and then going off and getting noisy, so I'll come back inside. But I've done a couple of fun little bits since I caught up with you earlier this morning. So I think I finally sorted out those bookmarks. So the company still have not responded. So they responded and said they would be able to do them, and they asked me for some print files, and then since then, and I sent the files, I've not heard anything. So today I thought, right, I'm going to go to the engravers in Otley and see what they can do and if they can do anything. And I went in and I was like, oh yes, on wood, and the woman was like, no, it's not possible. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, wood's too soft, it's not possible to engrave on wood. And I was like, oh, I think it is. No, it's not. And I was like, okay, maybe you just don't do it. No, it's just not possible at all. So I was like, okay, I think it is possible, but thank you. So I left. So on the way home from that, I rang a company called Leeds Engraving, and I rang them and I said, this is my situation. I have this design, I have these bookmarks. Can you engrave? Do you engrave on wood? Is it possible? And she just said, yes, it's absolutely possible. Don't panic about it. Send me your files, send me the bookmarks that you've got, and then tomorrow come into the shop and we'll have a go at engraving on one of the bookmarks and then see and take it from there. In other news, I'm trying a new tactic to get some visibility and some reviews for Found. So I've done something cool. In total, I'm going to be giving away a fair few copies actually, but I'm going to talk about Sarah Cannon again. Are you ready? So I'm very much looking forward to doing that tomorrow. Hopefully the bookmark saga is over and we've got there. So from Sarah, I've learned about a thing called a lost leader. So it's like the first book in my series, Found, will probably not turn a profit, which is fine. So because of that, I should be using it as well as I can to get as much visibility and reviews as I can. So I've created 3 different landing pages on BookFunnel. So I've got one for BookTok Baddies, who are a really cool group who've helped me out loads of times before. I've got BookTok Baddies. I've got one in a women's writers, editors and agents group that's also really cool. And then I've done one for TikTok. So there's 100 books per link. And I've said that out of those 100 books, they can go and download, they can read it. And if they review Found and send me a link to the review or show me that they've reviewed it, I'll give them Betrayed for free. So I'm hoping that will like encourage people to read and review, and then so that they'll like it and want to get Betrayed for free. And I've said then that anyone who reads Found and reviews and then reads Betrayed and reviews will get free copies of the rest of the series going forward. So I'm hoping that's an enticing deal for people and that they want to like read it and review it for me to get the next books for free. So we'll see. I've done them obviously all separate links so I can see what's getting most like traction and if like people are interested and what platform they're interested on. But I'll let you know how it goes. So now I am going to be spending, because it's a really nice day, I'm going to finish a little bit early and spend the afternoon with my boyfriend when he gets home from climbing. But before that, I will probably do a little bit of writing. Still got to finish the novella off, you know, but as it is like the wrap up, it doesn't feel like anything crazy now. Like the main bits are written, the stress is over, it's literally just the conclusion. So I'm hoping that it'll be easy to do. Like I know where we're going, everything's done. So there's just that. And then that'll be it. Sorry, I'm just looking at I organised my box of stuff this morning. Do you want to see? Look at the organisation on that. Woohoo. So yeah, everything, I'm just waiting now, waiting for everything to arrive. The bookmarks are the last thing, the novella is the last thing, but as far as I know, I should have everything with me by the 13th of September. Everything should be here and arrived, obviously depending on those bookmarks, but this is my last attempt with those. If the woman tomorrow is not able to help, I'm going to contact those backers that are affected and say, can you please accept a copy of Betrayed or an extra vellum, or I'll do you an extra bookmark in a different style, like whatever it is, can you please just accept them instead, because it's too much of a hassle to continue to try and find them when they're just not available easily. So that's what I'm doing. If I don't see you again today, sorry, I know I've been saying that a lot this week, haven't I? Like I've been picking you up and dropping you, but I'm sorry, that is just the nature of the week this week. Just super flexible working, trying to fit everything in and get as much done as possible. So I will try and check in if I do anything interesting. But yeah, tomorrow I will take you to the engravers. Yeah, see you in a bit. Hello, good morning. It is Thursday. Haven't checked in yet, but my vellums have just arrived, so excitedly wanted to show them to you. Yeah, let's go. Here they are. Can't ever open things on camera, but we'll try. Oh, no, one sec. Okay, we'll try again. Oh, look at them. Don't they look great? That's Merlin Wren. So this is what they look like. That's Merlin, Wren and Merle, and Morgrease and Elaine. Look how good they look. They look so good. I'm so happy with them. Hello, good morning. It's Friday, back again. I went to, sorry, I'm a bit sniffly again. I've just woken up and I'm not feeling 100%. But got some exciting news. Sorry, I didn't sign off yesterday. I was restless yesterday because I had a meeting and then I was waiting to go to the engravers and see what the outcome would be. So I went, and let's have a look. Here it is, the bookmark. So this is it. This is what I've been wanting. This is what I've been looking for, what I've been waiting for. Sorry. So I'm genuinely expecting everything to be here by the 13th of September. That's the delivery dates on everything. So the tote bags that are coming, they say the 13th. So do the books. So it's literally just another week of like a few days, and they'll be here. So then it'll be packaging, signing, packing and posting. That's exciting. And I'm happy. So they are a little bit more expensive than the other ones, but they exist. I'm going to be able to pick them up on Saturday or Monday, I think she said. So yeah, that is the last thing of the Kickstarter that I was waiting for, to know whether it was possible. So now, actually, in real life, everything is either in my kitchen or on the way to me, which is sick. And it's a really, it's a independent engraving shop that's done the bookmarks. Sorry, I was just thinking about it while I turned off for a sec. And it means now, because I was like, oh, I'm never going to offer engraved bookmarks again because they've just been such hassle. But in real life, now I know this woman at the engraving shop, it's not really that much hassle. Like, she did knock them out in an hour as a mock-up, and it's going to do me 10 more. So, you know, I was really excited about offering them, then really disappointed when I thought I was not going to be able to. And now it turns out it's actually good and easy to do. So that's good stuff. So that means now that I just need to finish and edit the novella. Still. I know I was supposed to get that done by Wednesday, but I just haven't had the capacity. I haven't had the time. Work is quite busy. And, you know, that is priority because students start back again next week's the last week that I have of complete flexibility, and then after that I'm back to campus. So you know, that takes priority. That's my main source of income and my main job, and the students deserve the effort. So I'm excited to probably be able to get everything packed and ready and sorted next week so that I can post, and then I'll be organising the next Kickstarter and getting that ready to run. So what I'm going to do is make a coffee now, and then I've got a couple of hours, about an hour and a half before work. So I'm going to read through the last bit of the novella, try and write a little bit before I start, and then I don't know, I'm hoping the close out, because it's only 2,500 words that's to close the story, and that because it's a summary and a wrap up, and this is where we've been and where we'll be going now, that it's going to be relatively easy to just crack out. I'm not anticipating the edits being difficult, you know, when I edited Found, and if you're on Patreon you'll be seeing all the different versions, but I edited Found maybe 15 times. I did it loads and loads and loads, and restructured loads and rewrote loads. For Betrayed, I did one write, I wrote, and then I did one rewrite, one edit, and a proof. Yeah, that's what I did for Betrayed. So I wrote it, rewrote it, edited it, proofed it, and published it. Well, that was a faster process. So this one, I've just written it in this, right? I'm proud of myself, actually. It's the first thing that I've written from start to finish in chronological order. Can you believe that? I've literally sat and wrote from chapter 1 to chapter 15, straight through. No jumping, no snapping. And maybe, you know, like I said, I think I've said before, when I'm writing, I generally get to about chapter 11, chapter 12, and then just descend into chaos. So maybe because, the bulk of the story's been told by chapter 12, there's no chaos to happen. But I'm anticipating that I'll be able to finish the novella. I'll do one read through on the computer and do an edit, then I'll print it and do a printed edit where I read it out loud, and then I'll put it through Pro Writing Aid, and that'll be it. So yeah, I think that's the plan. So I've got writing time today and tomorrow, all day tomorrow and a lot of the day today. So that is the last weight off the shoulders, and I am looking forward to getting it done. What I will say about this Kickstarter, right, is that I've thoroughly enjoyed doing it. And I think, so when I say this to you, I understand my Kickstarter was small. So maybe this is why I've not felt immense pressure. But back in May, when I was designing the Kickstarter, you know, I'd heard all this like crazy stuff about how difficult they were, so I was kind of nervous. But I designed one, took a weekend to do the graphics and stuff and do the story, and I know it wasn't everyone's cup of tea because I was speaking about my dad and stuff, and that wasn't for everyone, and it wasn't necessarily what backers on Kickstarter are expecting or looking for, but I feel like it was important to me and important to the book's story to like include that, because like it wouldn't really exist without my dad in my dad, without like being in my dad's memory. So I just felt it would have been worse to exclude that emotion from my campaign. But you know, next time it'll be just about the books and stuff, which is fine. But I don't think it was stressful while it was running. I hit my funding goal on the first day, and you know, because of the way that I'd done my funding, it was like, if I hit my funding goal, I will be able to afford everything. I'm making probably about 60% profit per tier, per sale. So there was no way that was gonna miss, like no way. And I haven't missed now. Like I'm still massively on for that. But I had kind of worried myself with the fulfillment and like maybe thought I took on too much. But you know, then like I was like, oh my God, they're going to be wanting their rewards. But I didn't even promise to fulfill until December. So I promised to fulfill digital rewards in September, which I have done. And I didn't promise to fulfill any physical rewards or books until December. And I'm going to fulfill them into September. And you know, this extra pressure is something that I put on myself because I want to run another Kickstarter in November, but it's not actually real. And you know, once you like realise that and you go, well, you know, this is self-imposed stress, and you can either rise to it or you can rejig your schedule, like, but there's no point feeling stressed because you've put it on yourself. So I don't know, sorry, I've just rambled at you for a little bit. But yeah, I'm like glad it's over, and I was expecting to feel 100% stressed. I felt 50% stressed. So I'm happy with that outcome, and I'm looking forward to running another one, especially now I've got a bit more about me and a bit more, like now I know what to offer, what I can do, and how to make it easy. So, yeah, writing, that's what I'm doing now. Then I'll check back in throughout the day when I'm doing something fun, and if those dust jacket things get here, I'll make sure to show you. So hello, I'm back. The dust jackets have not arrived, and I did not get any writing done, as you probably expected. But you may see I'm looking a bit fancier. I had an important meeting, so I had to put some mascara on. You know, but that's just finishing at his lunchtime. But what came today? Not the dust jackets yet. I have been assured that they're going to arrive between 3 and 4, but I've got this. This is a guillotine, whatever you want to call it. So now what I'm going to do is cut down those pictures. I had debated just taking them to work and doing them, but then I thought I'll probably need one in the future. And it was only 15 quid. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to cut down those pictures. I'll set something up so you can see. We'll do a little time lapse. So here they are, and they all match now. Ooh. So that's exciting. They're all cut down. I bodged a couple of the willow ones, but oh well. And I've still got the Morgana ones, but I'm not going to do those right now because they're just, they're not for this Kickstarter. I got them because I really wanted to see Morgana. And I did some like artwork stuff, pre-order stuff when I did Betrayed, but yeah, I'm not going to cut the Morgana ones down now, I'll do it later. But happy. So what else is left to do? The vellums are here, everything's here. I know I've been just all about Kickstarter. So now I'm going to clean away the stuff, make a coffee, and then novella. So I'm here sitting down to write finally. I just did for TikTok a little like sneak peek at the book box, so I'll include that in here. And there's everything apart from the tote. We're still missing the tote, but everything else is here. So now I'm really restless today. I cannot sit still. I cannot focus. But the novella needs to be done, so I'm gonna have to. But it might be because, you know, right, I'm waiting for DPD to bring me some posters that may be turning into dust jackets. I've mentioned them. I was expecting them yesterday and they didn't come, but I've got a notification that it'll be here between 20 past 3 and 20 past 4. It's 3:28. So I'm literally just on the edge of my seats waiting for this thing. But you know, I do actually need to try and get the novella done. So I think if I set myself that rule, 1,000 words, do as much as I can up to that, and then once that's done, at least I've got the option of whether I want to continue or whether I don't, because I've met my daily quota and I've not written for the last couple of days. So I'm going to do that. I also need to put the vlog together for week 6. So that'll be coming out on Sunday and then on the following Thursday. But that might be a tomorrow job. But as always, got a load of things to do, or a few things to do. Can't decide between them, and we'll probably come back in a minute with something completely different. They're here. Are you ready? Just because these are for tests, so these are not like final finished versions. They might be if they fit well and like look good and stuff, but it was literally just to test to see if it was possible to make dust jackets out of this poster, because if it is, it opens up a world of possibilities for what you're able to print on demand, right? So next thing, what I'm going to do now is put them in the hardback, fold them around the hardback, and then just see how they fit, what they look like, and just see what they're like. All right, so we've got 2 copies. They look good, don't they? Obviously, I just used some of the artwork that I'd created. So they're both on there, and now I'm going to press it and just give them a minute to like acclimatise to their new position, and then we'll have a look at them once they're on. Shall I show you the underneath one? I will. So this is the underneath one. Obviously the title needs a bit of repositioning, but in terms of like quality, what I would want out of a dust jacket if I was to print them, you know, it would just be a case of pressing them correctly and folding them correctly. So we'll see. Woohoo! All right, everyone, it's late. As you can see, it's dark. Well, it's only 8:30, so like 2 weeks ago it would have still been light, but you know. But we're here, we're done. We've slogged it out and we've got to 1,000 words. There it is, 1,062, chapter 14 written. So that has brought us to 18,822 words in total, which means there is only 1,200 words to go till we are at novella status, technically. And that is what we've been aiming for. So that means tomorrow we will finish the novella. Guaranteed. So that's exciting, isn't it? I've just done the bit where they've just left, you know, at the end of the last vlog. I think I told you that. Or was it earlier this week? What day is it? Friday? Maybe earlier this week, maybe the last vlog, I'm not sure. But we'd got to the point where Ren had killed the fairy. Right, that's where we got to. And that the resolution had happened. So this chapter was just what happened after that, them leaving the hut, getting the evidence that they need, and walking back to the Templar with the babies. So then chapter 15 will be the wrap up, announcing the names, saying goodbye to Mary, going home, and then Willow looking to the next challenge. So that'll be however many words, you know, 1,500, something like that, or whatever it is. And then I'm going to go back and foreshadow the following a bit more, and that'll be it. Then it'll be an edit, per writing aid, and a printed edit. Yeah, so pretty good stuff, and I'm happy that we're like almost done, because now the novella will definitely be done for the 13th of September, or at least it will have definitely had its foreshadowing, so it'll be finished, it'll have had its foreshadowing done, it'll have had pro-writing aid done, and I'll have done one read through on here. I may not print it by then, but if I've got, well, I could go, I don't know, maybe I could, like I can go to the library and print stuff off, so it's not too much of a hassle, so we'll see. But it'll be done, and then that means, you know, next week when the tote bags arrive and I've picked up the bookmarks, it will be a case of packing everything up, making everything look really nice, writing the thank you notes, checking that everything is as it should be, and posting. And then it'll be designing the Kickstarter. Oh, yeah, that'll be a next week job, but that's exciting. So I'm going to sign off for the night. I'm going to make tea now and just relax for a couple of hours. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. But relax for a couple of hours and wait for Ral to come home, which is nice and exciting. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Hello, good morning. It's Sunday. Literally just here to say thank you for watching this week. I forgot to sign off last night. I hope you're enjoying the vlogs. I'm still enjoying making them, so I'm going to carry on. And yeah, this week I got a lot of writing done, finished the novella, the vellums arrived, the bookmarks got sorted. So yeah, next week it'll just be a case of editing that novella, waiting for everything to arrive, and then packaging and posting, and planning for the next Kickstarter. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week for week 9.